Y'all, sometimes in life, you just gotta say, "Are you serious?" Like when you see the way people move and their actions, you just have to say, "Are you serious?" Like even with the smallest of things, are you serious? Come on in here. It's raining a little bit, but it feels good. Y'all know I like to walk in the rain sometimes, as long as it doesn't get too heavy. So cooling down in the rain. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I just wonder sometimes, why does everything for some people have to be a competition? It's one thing to influence somebody. It's another thing when they flat out blatantly put it out like it's competition. Support each other. Support each other without being without coming off as being competitive. Competitive. There's enough room for everybody. That's why we're all here. Hi, two people, whoever you are. I'm on a stroll. Hey, Joshua. Hey, cool gamer. How you guys doing? How you doing? It's sprinkling rain just a little bit, but hey, we're gonna still get this cool down done, and we're gonna get it done outside. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it done outside. This rain feels so good, and hey, water is good for you. No matter what form, this rain is good for us. You know, if you go by old wives' tales, I think I mentioned this before. There's a certain time when it rains that you can catch that rain, and it's supposed to be good to wash your hair in it for anybody. For anybody. I just have to remember, I have to ask some of my elders in my family when that time is. But there is a time where you can catch rain and use it to wash your hair. Use it to wash your hair. And it's supposed to be good for your hair. Rainwater. I remember watching older people do it years ago when it rained. It wasn't any time that it rained, but there were certain times when it rained. They would catch it and they would use it. So if you happen to catch this live during the replay, please let me know if you've ever heard anything like that. Or let me know any old wives' tale that you know and whether you think it works or not. And please like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Tap that doorbell. It's known as the notification bell. Hold it, and come on in. If you can't come on into the live, come on into the live replay. Come on into the live replay and leave us a few nuggets. Drop a comment or two. Leave some nuggets, something informative, something positive, something educational. And let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Tell us something about some old wives' tales that you once heard. Anywho, it feels good out here. It's sprinkling rain. It's not hot. There's not much of a breeze, but it does feel good. The rain typically cools things off, and it did its job today. It's cooler right now. It's cooler than it has been the past few evenings that I've cooled down. Oh, what is that? Y'all know I'm nosy. I'm always looking to see what something is. Oh, okay. Cool Gamer said hello, everybody. And Josh said Hotline's Pride. So again, I want to encourage you guys to move for good health, for mobility. The more you move, the more you can move. If you have injuries, of course, you have to rest those. But there's going to come a time when you're going to have to get up and move around to help the injury heal. So check with your healthcare provider because nothing in this video is meant to be professional information. And move. I want you guys to move, 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 move. Move for good health. And if you're looking for an exercise routine or regimen, there are plenty of resources for that, especially here on YouTube. Utilize YouTube. Utilize YouTube for the positive information that it has, for the good information that it has, especially when it comes down to your health, you know, eating right and things like that. And a lot of the information that you find on YouTube, if you second guess it or if you question it, take that information, go to another valuable source and verify it. Verify it. Everything that you find on the web is not true. So everything that you find on social media sites might not be true. But there are web sources that you can take that information to and verify that information. There really are. See, I set my live up. It probably said I was going live a few minutes ago, but I'm late. I run late. I run late. I run late. I run late. That's why I never do like set a time for my live like 3, 4, 5 hours ahead of time. I don't do that. I don't. Because it'll end up being that I'm running late. Okay, I'm back. It's raining. It's raining, so I had to wipe my phone. There aren't many people coming through here, so I can play some music. Maybe it is already playing. I don't know. We'll see. So I hope that's not too loud for anyone who comes through here. If it's too loud for you, let me know. Let me know. I won't know unless you tell me. Let me make sure that I did hit it. Hit the button. I did hit the button. So hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, one of you guys who are in this chat or who comes through here, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And there are 3 people here. I'm not calling you guys out. So don't leave. Don't leave because I say there are 3 people here. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. And I hope that you are somewhere relaxing, unwinding, about to get some rest. The weekend starts tonight. The weekend starts today. For some people, it starts tonight. They have some things that they're going to get done, some fun, some events. What are you guys doing tonight? Let me know what you guys are doing tonight. It's officially the weekend. It's officially the weekend. So what are you doing? You better do something fun. You know, relaxation can be fun. Your fun can be just the simple fact that you're going to relax this weekend. Because guess what? The weekend flies by, right? The weekend flies. We know this to be true. Saturday and Sunday, they fly. You're talking to someone Friday, saying, hey, it's the weekend. And the next thing you know, it's Monday. So whatever you're doing, take the time to make the time to enjoy yourself. You could say that either way. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. His owner's on the porch. I don't know. I have some protection. It's not the dog's fault. He's sitting right there. See, this time, I was gonna have to get that dog out. He didn't do like the other dog did. I was gonna have to get him. This one had a little bit more restraint. He just came out into the yard barking. He's a really pretty dog. Looks like a little weenie dog. He's definitely a pretty dog. So again, it's Friday. What do you guys have planned? I need you guys to take the time to make time and do something for yourselves. And you can easily say, make the time to take the time. Anyway, whichever way, take time, make time for yourself this weekend. Y'all hear those crickets? Y'all know I love nature. They're chirping, chirping, chirping. It's getting dark, but again, it's not as dark as it looks. There are a lot of street lights. You got the grass, walk on the grass. It creates a little bit more resistance anyway. Walking on sand does as well. The sand creates more than grass, but hey, create some resistance. Put some 1 to 2 pound weights on your ankles. Create a little bit of resistance when you walk. I'm always being nosy, y'all. I'm always being nosy. I see stuff and then I come back and give it a second look. What's up, Smooth? Your boy Smooth. Welcome to the live. How you doing, bro? Good to have you. Glad you joined the live. How you been? How you been? Again, it's Friday. Y'all come on in. If the live is over, still tap that notification bell. It's called the doorbell. That's my doorbell. My doorbell, better known as the notification bell. Tap it. Hold it. Hold it down, y'all. Hold it so I can let you in. And if I don't answer, come on in anyway. Come on into the comment section and leave us some comments. Hey, show enough. Hey, Lunch Pride, the time you walk is late here. What time is it where you are, show enough? Smooth says, thank you, I'm good. And you, I'm doing good, Smooth, I'm doing good. I just noticed some things today. I noticed like I always encourage people to be, positive and to be uplifting. And the reason I do that is because that's encouragement for myself, And now I will say, as adults, it's funny how the things that we do can trigger someone else into doing those things. And that's great, especially if it's positive, if it's motivational, if it's uplifting. But what I do get a little perturbed by is when people seem to kind of like almost step on your toes, like like they step on your toes. It's 8:41 here too, sure enough. Maybe it's because there's a lot of street lights. Like most of my walk, there's a lot of light out here. Joshua says, hey, show enough. Cooks with Love says, hey, everyone, blessings of love, everyone. Hey, Cooks with Love. Hey, show enough. Hey, Smooth. Hey, Cool Gamer, Joshua. Thank you all for entering the live. I appreciate you. And that said, and you don't like to sound like children and sound childish, because whatever you do, somebody else is going to do it, or maybe someone else has already done it, most likely. That's just the way things are. But when people seem to take what you're doing and don't even create their own recipe, it's like You just have a blank stare on your face. And you have to just at the end of the day say more power to you because you don't want to sound childish about whining about it, but you have to let it known that you observed. You have to let it known that you observed. And you have to be like, okay, I see you. I see you. And you really don't really say a lot. So you do something a little bit different or you do something a little bit new and you see if they follow your path then. Because a lot of time on social media, people really don't have a path. And so they are looking for other people to do things, no matter how simple those things are, no matter how complicated. But my thing is always do what you see someone else do, but put your own spin on it. Put your own spin on it. Don't just jump up and say, hey, she did this, let me do it. Or he did this, let me do it. Like put your own spin on it. Do it for a reason. I've seen people completely take somebody else's title and do whatever they saw them do. But guess what? It's typically it may work for you for a little while, but it's not going to work for you for the long haul because that person when they did it, especially if they did it from the heart, from their gut, it was a mental thing, and they just did it. Like they may know that yes, of course everyone cooks, but they may want to cook at 2 a.m. every night, make their dinner for the next day. You know, whatever you do, you can put a spin on things. You don't always have to look like you're a follower. You're following people. And you may say, well, I don't follow the leader. But yes, that's exactly what you're doing. And it's okay to be a follower as long as you're following a good leader. It's okay to be a follower. Some people have problems being followers or issues. They take issues with it. It's okay to be a follower as long as you study your leader and you know that your leader is a great leader. Because some people follow because they find a leader who is able to um, express things in a way that they can't express themselves. And so they identify with that person. And that's great. It's great to be, it can be great being a follower. It doesn't degrade you or demean you because you're a follower. But if you're a follower, or if you just not even about being a follower, but if you see someone doing something you like, you hadn't done it much in all this time, put a spin on it. Put a little spin on it. Yes, yes. Hey, Chef Finest Wine. Hey, my Chef Finest Wine. Chef Finest Wine says, hey, my pride. How y'all doing? What y'all got planned for the weekend? Chef, what are you cooking? What are you cooking for this weekend? Hello. Good, how are you? Chef says, hey, show enough. Chef says, hey, everybody. Hey, everyone. Cook says, hey, Chef. Chef, what you cooking for this weekend? I need some ideas. I need some ideas. Yeah, I'll go in there and just throw some spaghetti together. Like like a quick spaghetti. I'll go and get some noodles, cook them up real firm. I like my noodles kind of not really firm, but I like them kind of firm. Not too firm though. I'll get some sauce, throw it over in there, and make a quick spaghetti. But I'll use turkey. I use ground turkey or ground chicken. I may just throw some shrimp over in there, throw some Italian seasoning. Yeah, spaghetti is one of the quickest dishes ever. Chop some, of course, you got to put your veggies up in there, some bell peppers, some onions, your seasonings. But hey, it don't take long to dash those seasonings over in there. Spaghetti is one of the quickest dishes. So I think I might cook spaghetti tomorrow. And I just like to vary up the meat that I use. I really do like varying up my meat. Hey, Sonya. Sonya says, thumbs up this live, people. Yes, y'all, thumbs up this live. But I was just talking. It was just funny to me. Like I said, you don't like to be a crybaby. But when you notice that you're doing something and people latch on and they do it, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. But what I do suggest is when you see someone do something, kind of divvy it up a little bit. Put your own spin on it. That's called creativity. Because just about everything we do, someone is going to do it after us. And guess what? Someone did it before us. So I've seen a lot of conversations where people get upset that someone is doing something that they did. And I understand, their standpoint. Because a lot of times people are doing things from their heart, from their gut, from their mind and soul. And then it may be working a little bit for them. And then here somebody else comes along And they do it. And that's fine because, like I said, whatever you're doing, somebody's going to do it after you. And 9 times out of 10, most times, except for those unique situations, someone has done it before you. But don't just look like a copycat, like 100% a total copycat. Do your own thing. That's what'll make what you're doing special. If you see something that someone else is doing, just like Chef Finest Wine, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I haven't seen a chef on here that does things the way Chef Finest Wine does. Of course, everyone who cooks, they use their seasonings, they use their sauces. You know, they use whatever they use. Some people are vegan, some people aren't. Some people don't use meat, some people do. I mean, there are a lot of different things. So you can just divvy it up a little bit. Do it your way. Do it your way. Yes, Chef says you have to be original. You do. You do. Now, it doesn't mean that what you're doing has to be original, but the way you do it, you have to be original. Because, like I said, there's not anything that's just like me walking. Millions of people are doing this on YouTube and other social media apps all day. They were doing it before me, way before me, and they're going to do it after me. Even before we were born. The only thing about before we were born, there was a social media like this. But it does look a little strange and suspicious when they don't at least switch it up a little bit. Like just a little bit. A little bit. You thumbs up, show enough. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, each and every one of you guys in this live. I do, I do, I do. I do. I'm like, do what I do. I want people to do what I do. Just move, move. I exercise. And like I said, I don't really exercise on here live because that's my me time. Like when I jump rope, I can't be on live jumping rope. I just can't. I have to focus. Um, I do my weight training. I don't do my weight training on live. I might do a few weight training videos, kind of like for beginners. I might do something like that in the near future. But hey, you say that, and somebody else is going to do it. But that's fine because somebody else is already doing it. But I just like for people to be original, like Chef said, be original. So I have to wait until my cool down because that's when I can focus on the chat. And if no one's in the chat, guess what? I still focus on my cool down. But I'm slow. This is like a slow pace. So this is a slow pace. When I'm exercising, it's high intensity. It is not slow. Um, but when I'm jump roping or something like that, I have to be focused on what I'm doing. When I'm weight training, that's my me time. Um, y'all know my appetizer, my entree, my dessert. My appetizer, my warm up, my entree, my meal, my main exercise. My cool down is my dessert, and that's when I'm on here with you guys. You know, just trying to enjoy you all, hoping that you guys are enjoying each other in the chat, being nice in the chat, communicating in the chat, dropping some knowledge, dropping some wisdom. The older you get, the more wisdom you should acquire. I know that's not always true, but hey, that's the way it's supposed to be. The older you get, you should be acquiring more and more wisdom. Chef says you begin your exercise in. One thing about us, we love working out. Yes, and exercise. Yes, Chef. Definitely, Chef. You got to. Um, I tell people, even when you don't feel like it, now, if you're just really sick or you just truly don't feel like it, then take a break. Or if you truly need a break, take a break. But the one thing about it is don't let your break be too long. Um, don't let a week break turn into a month. Don't let a month's break turn into a year. I know sometimes we just have to focus on our mental, just completely focus on the mental. And then, you get back into your physical. But let me tell you, if you're focusing on your physical, it's going to help your mental. It's going to come along. You're going to help your mental. You have to, when you exercise, you release endorphins. Endorphins are natural mood enhancers. They're natural painkillers. So when you exercise, and you don't have to be an athlete, don't get out there and try and run when you know you've never run before. And like I always say, talk with your healthcare provider. If you have issues, if you don't have issues, always talk with your healthcare provider so that they can set you up on a good exercise regimen, tell you how to start off. And then the next time you go to the doctor, of course, they're going to check with you And what they're going to do is, if everything is going well, they're going to increase your intensity. They're going to increase your intensity. And if you're exercising, for good health, you don't really have to be so fast. You don't have to be high intense. The medical profession suggests that everybody does 30 minutes a day of cardio, and you don't have to be running a marathon. I want you to stretch before and after. I want you to stretch. Let that be a part of your warm up. I want you to do some lunges or some squats to help with your warm up. And some people just do like the treadmill. They just do a slower pace and they warm up that way. Then I want you to do your exercise, your entree, your main dish, your main meal. When you're done doing that, I want you to cool down. I want you to cool down, which is what I'm doing right now. Now, cool down should only be like 5 minutes, y'all. But I just take this time during my cool down to come on here and do a live and to talk with y'all, to see what you got going on. I want you guys to talk in the chat amongst each other. I want you to uplift each other. I want you to talk about things that are going on that you may need a different perspective from. You may not want to talk to your family about it. You may not want to talk to your friends about it. You don't even have to say it's about you. I don't want you to get too personal. This is social media, so don't get too personal. But you can have conversations about things you want to talk about. And you may not want to talk with your family and friends. You may not want to talk with your coworkers. And we just drop nuggets in here. We drop nuggets. And I want each and every one of you guys to pick up a nugget. Whenever someone drops a nugget in here, pick it up. Have discussions. Have discussions. If something is going on and being said in the chat and you want more information, inquire. Ask for more information. But whatever information you get out of this chat, never take that information to, make major decisions about your life. I want you to take that information and to include it when you're making decisions, but never take what someone says on any social media platform and make major decisions about your life. Now, you can take the things that people say and make general major decisions like, I need to exercise more. That's kind of that's a major decision, but everybody needs to do that. Never take information from a chat regarding your personal life and make decisions, things that will affect you, your children, your parents, your family, your close friends. Never do that. Just take information from chats that help you all in the general, and the broad span of things. Like, yes, everyone needs to exercise, or yes, everyone needs to eat better. Yes, everybody needs to focus on bettering their mental health. Yes, everybody can take parental tips. Things that you did with your children when you were raising them, or things that you're doing with your children right now. Everybody can take from those tips and just use those tips, apply those tips and see if they work for you. They may not work for you, but guess what? Some tips that you receive off social media, especially if they're positive, they may not work for you, but they may work for a friend or another family member. You may be able to suggest it to them. Um, you know, so something like eating right, eating better. If someone has an issue, we're not here giving any medical advice, any professional advice, but each and every one of us are adults and we've gone through things. So if you're having an issue where, I think it was the other day, I was talking about onions. Some people say that onions give them indigestion. Uh, Someone may be able to drop in the chat who also has that problem and say, well, look, I just had to leave onions alone. That's nothing bad. That's good advice. You're saying that it bothers you. So sometimes you may just have to leave it alone. Someone else may come in the chat and say, well, you know what? Why don't you try scallions? Sometimes it's the type of onion, So we're just talking about stuff like that. We want to make suggestions to each other that aren't like really, it can be life changing, because if you really enjoy onions and the onions give you heartburn or indigestion, and you seem to notice that it happens when you eat yellow onions, white onions, red onions, try scallions. And you can enjoy that onion taste. They aren't as strong. Don't try the white bulb, because that bulb is basically just like a white onion. But the green scallions, if you notice, just about most restaurants, you're going to see scallions somewhere on that menu or somewhere in a dish. So if onions bother you, sometimes scallions don't bother people as much. And so that person can take that and say, hey, you know what? I tried those scallions and I don't get the indigestion that I get when I just cut and use just a regular onion or, something like that. I don't get the indigestion that I get when I use onion powder. So we're just here to lead tips for each other. I had said they don't have to be life changing, but sometimes they can. Sometimes the simplest tip can be life changing. Um, it's just different issues that we have. I say you, but just try and be original. If you're going to be a content creator and you want to focus on a certain thing, be glad when you see someone else doing it, doing what you're doing. But look for originality as well. If I hop on one foot for 20 minutes, on my left foot for 20 minutes, then you hop on your left foot for 30 minutes. You hop on your left foot for 30 minutes, but do it while licking an ice cream cone. You know what I'm saying? Be original. Be original. Bring something different. And don't think that, oh, if someone is doing what you're doing, everybody's going to take the attention from you. And if you feel like you've plateaued, because that's what you call it, just like when you're exercising, sometimes you plateau. It seems like you're just stuck. You're not getting any more. You can't tone. It seems like you can't tone anymore, but you feel like you can't. That you look like you need to be a little bit more toned. It seems like nothing's working. Then you got to change up your exercise. You got to change up what you're doing. Sonya says, I'm getting ready to jump on my treadmill and still listening. Okay, Sonya, I appreciate you. So what you doing? How long you doing today, Sonya? It's 45 minutes, an hour. So if your neighbor goes and buys a Lamborghini, now if you've always wanted a Lamborghini and you get the money to do that, then you and your neighbor just both gonna have Lamborghinis. You know what I'm saying? So something like that, yes. Because your neighbor may have heard you talk about it and they were just able to go get it before you were. But I'm just saying the simple things. I see so much competition on here. There's so much competition on social media. And it ends up becoming like uh, some ill feelings are gained. Doing an hour, okay. Hey, I meant to say I love spaghetti. I had some a few days ago. Okay, okay. So, you know, um, if you're going to if you're going to go swimming and you want your content to be about swimming, add some things to it. Add some things to it. But guess what? Somebody's gonna come along and they're gonna look at you and they're gonna do the exact same thing that you're doing, and they're gonna try to make their content that way. But what I suggest is do what they're doing. Swim too. Make your content about swimming, but do it differently. Be original. Like Chef said, be original. I mean, there's a lot to do on social media, and there's only so many ways to do it. So be original, though. You can be original in what you do. You're gonna do an hour, Sonya? I did an hour before I got on here. Well, actually, to be exact, I did like 52 minutes or something. I did 52 minutes or something of exercise. Um, and that included 20 minutes of weight training and 30 minutes of cardio. And so now I'm cooling down. But I thank you all. I thank you all for coming into this live, for coming into this chat. I hope you gave me a thumbs up. I hope you thumbs up this live. Give this live a thumbs up if you don't mind, please. And thank you. If you have not subscribed, please tap that doorbell. It's better known as the notification bell, so that you'll get all notifications. I'm a shorts channel, but I go on at least 5 days a week to do my cool down with you guys. Thank you, Sonya. Thank you, Show Enough. Thank you, Chef Finest Wine. My Chef Finest Wine. I don't care what nobody says. Everybody puts that handle on his name, the MY. But he's mine. He's my Chef. He's my Chef Finest Wine. He's my Chef Finest Wine. He's everybody's Chef Finest Wine. He is. He is. He is. Chef, we be fighting over you. Chef said definitely. Yes, thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. Support good, positive content. Content like Chef Finest Wine. Go over there and watch some of his videos. I promise you, you'll find enough recipes to last you for a long time. Right, Chef. Period. He is mine. That handle belongs to me. And I know it's a lot of y'all out there saying, girl, stop. That's my handle. Chef, you got that MY. I'm just going to say that's your handle. My Chef Finest Wine. My Chef Finest Wine. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I got a phone call. It was my daughter. It was one of my daughters. Yeah, she was like, "Mom, I just noticed my brake light won't go off." I'm like, "Where are you?" She's like, "I'm home." And it's like, y'all, it's so funny. Hey, Six Bowls is back. Welcome to the live, Six Bowls. Yeah, it's so funny because even when your children are adults, when certain things happen, they're going to call you. I don't care how old they are, they're going to call you. Yes, y'all just remember that. I just want y'all to remember. Don't get in your feelings, but Chef Finest Wine is mine. His handle is my Chef Finest Wine. I know you guys use that handle as well, but Chef, Chef, I bet you everybody's like, girl, bye. That's our Chef. So y'all, that's a testament to his personality, to who he is. Everybody loves Chef Finest Wine. I'm telling you. And if you don't, move around. Move around. Because he got plenty of love. He got plenty of love. Six Bowls is back says, left out loud, I know Chef. Six Bowls, that's my chef. You may see other people put their handle on his name, mine, but he's mine. Everybody's going to say that. I just be like, okay, you can borrow. You can borrow. If he allows that, you can borrow him. But y'all, it's so funny. Your kids are going to call you no matter how old they get, and that is great because when you get old, Lord willing, you're going to call them. You're going to call them. You call them. You call them anyway. You call them anyway. You call them anyway. I love the relationship that Chef has with his mom. He often talks about it, and he looks so much like his mother to me. He does. He looks so much like his mother to me. So yeah, her her brake light won't go off. I'm a few minutes away from her, but oh, I can see. I see somebody. I see her boyfriend just pulled up. Y'all, she called me before she called him. Probably. That's so funny. That's so funny. Six Bow says that's what's up. Six Bows, how those girls doing? How you and the girls doing? I came over to check out one of your lives not too long ago, but you had ended already. I can't remember if I left a comment. I might have said replay or something like that because I always try to leave a comment. I think I was moving around doing some stuff at work, so I really couldn't catch the live. But I think um, I tapped on the notification and it was over by the time I tapped on it. So I think I said replay, if I'm not mistaken. It's on one of your recent lives, but I try to catch everyone. I try to support people. Even if you can't catch it live, y'all, just give them a thumbs up, leave them a comment. Even if you don't leave the comment, I think the thumbs up helps. I think everything helps as far as, the algorithm goes. I do. I think everything helps. So just try to, like I said, support positive content creators. I know we all like a little drama. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't let it consume you. Don't let the dramatics consume you. We good. They dancing. I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes. If y'all are they live? Are they live? Six Bowls. Chef says, "Hey, Six Bowls." Chef, I don't know if you was here, but I was explaining. I had gotten a phone call, and I was telling Six Bowls how I claim, how I claim you, how so many of us on YouTube claim you. I was telling them that's a testament to your personality and to who you are. The fact that everybody feels like you're their Chef Finest Wine. That says a lot about someone's personality. Chef Finest Wine can be in any chat, and he gets all love. He gets all love. He can go wherever he wants to go and gets all love. And again, that's a testament to who he is. And that's how I would like to be. I know you can't be that way. It depends on the chat, depends on the content creator. But it would be so nice to just be able to go everywhere, anywhere. And, if you don't enjoy the content, then just leave and that be it. If you enjoy the content, stick around and that be it. Y'all, yesterday I made it through my cool down with no insects, right? So I got an itch. I looked down, I didn't see anything. But y'all know how they do. Sometimes they'll stick you and run. They'll bite and run. Oh no, they in the room. She says, "Hey chef." Sixpo says, "Hey chef." So who's going live? Who's going live? If anybody is going live, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get out of these clothes in a few minutes. I'm going to take a shower. Of course, splash my cold water on because I'm not ready to wind down just yet for the night. So I'm gonna take a good shower, good warm shower, good hot shower actually. At the end of my shower, I splash that cold water, y'all. It wakes you up like nothing before. Like, well, God is the best waker upper there is. But that cold water, it'll make you buck your eyes, y'all. It'll make you buck your eyes. So I'm not quite ready to get ready for bed yet. When I get done, I'm gonna get out of these clothes, take a hot shower, blast the cold water, get out, and probably just watch YouTube or watch Netflix or something. So if you're going live, let me know. Leave it in this comment section that you're going live. Leave a comment. Oh, I hear music, y'all. Y'all know how they are about the music. I don't know if they know what it is yet, but I'm gonna go and reroute. I'm gonna reroute. Yes, the cold water is good for you. It's anti-inflammatory. It wakes you up. It stimulates you. It's good for your joints. It's good for my cardio health. It's good for a lot. Cold water is good for a lot. It is. It is. It is. So, especially in the mornings when I work out in the mornings or when I'm getting ready for work, even if I haven't worked out, I try to work out usually before I go to work. But even if I haven't, I give me a shower, and that last minute or two, depending on how much time I have to get ready, it's straight cold water. It is straight cold water. Cold water is good for you. Warm water has its health benefits as well, but I noticed that a lot more people tend to like warm water than cold water. So just a nugget, cold water is good for you. It is good for you. Oh, it feels so good out here now, y'all. The wind is starting to pick up. Yep, the cold water is definitely good for you. We talk about that all the time. I think it's Joshua. Joshua said, "No cold water for me." Joshua was like, he can't do it. I'm like, Joshua, you can do it. Just do it for like 10 seconds. Do it for 5 seconds. The next time, do it 10 seconds. Just gradually work your way up. And once you kind of relax and start to just relish the feeling of it, it feels so good. It feels so good. To me, it's just like when you're in when it's a hot summer day and you're at the pool. Except I know it's a little bit different because the water is hitting you, but that's what I imagine. Sometimes imagery is everything. If you can imagine, that's just like, I don't know, but have you guys ever gone to take a drug test? Have you ever gone to take a drug test, right? And you can't take anything in the restroom with you. And there's someone listening, and you can ask them, can you please turn on the water? Can you please turn on the water? And even if they can't do that, then while you're in there trying to to go, just think of waterfalls. Think of waterfalls. Think of water. That's why a lot of times when not everybody, but sometimes when older children start to wet the bed, sometimes they've been having dreams about water. Even adults. Y'all, adults have wet the bed. I'm sure no adult is want to tell you, but adults have wet the bed. Like regular, everyday, well functioning adults, nothing is wrong. Sometimes they've wet the bed, and sometimes that can be a result of stress, just like it is with children. Sometimes it can be a result of stress. Now, of course, with toddlers and young children, it could still be maybe just a little, regression from being potty trained. It can be they kind of fall back a little bit. But a lot of the times when they're well potty trained, it could be a result of stress. So if they're wet in the bed, you need to figure out what's going on. You need to have them checked as well. And that being said, teenagers, adults can wet the bed from stress. It can all come from stress. Or like I said, you may not be that stressed out, but maybe you had a dream and it had something to do with water. And the next thing you know, you're like jumping up out of the bed like, oh my gosh. Six Ball says after cleansing And shampooing the cold water tightens your pores and prevents bacteria from entering your skin and smooths the hair follicle. Yes, yes, it does. Smooths and soothes. Because a lot of people, depending on how rigorously they wash their hair, they need that cold water when they're done. Because a lot of times they've like really, really scrub. So the cold water is really beneficial. It really is. It will definitely help you. It definitely will. Thank you guys for coming to this live. I'm going to end the live. I'm going to let some music play for a little while. And I want you guys to talk with each other. Continue to talk with me. I see your comments. And I'm gonna share some people in here. I like to say things a certain way. So I'm gonna share some people in here. Hope I can remember everybody who was in here because I want you guys to relate, connect with each other, we each other. Okay, guys. Yes, again, I'm gonna let a little music play, a little StreamYard music. Hey, y'all, don't criticize StreamYard. That music can be relaxing. It can be relaxing. Where's my other phone? Where's my other phone? Let's see. I had to make a quick stop, y'all. But thank you guys for coming to the live. And again, I wish you all peace, positivity, and prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And when you have chaos and negativity, you don't prosper. You do not prosper. So sometimes you have to remove yourselves from certain situations to eliminate that chaos, to eliminate the negativity, and it will help you to prosper. Doing those things will help you to prosper in whatever way that you're trying to go. Sometimes you have to remove the negativity and the chaos, and those things will allow you to prosper. And y'all take that nugget right there that Six Balls just dropped. As I said, we come here to drop nuggets. We come here to pick up nuggets. Nothing in this live or in any live that we do during the Let's Walk and Talk show, because that's what I call it over here at Lions Pride. Y'all know I love animals, so I'm a shorts channel, but I do come on here to do my cool down about 5 days a week. So when we're doing the cool down and I'm live doing that, I want you guys to just, pick up some nuggets. And nothing is meant again to be professional advice. It's just things that people are telling you that help them. Things that help them. So I want you guys to really focus in on that nugget that Six Bowls just dropped because that's a good nugget. That's really a good nugget. And go over there to her channel and check her out. Six Bowls does a lot. She and her six girls. She takes you to work with her sometimes. Chef Finest Wine. If you need some cooking ideas, or if you just enjoy watching cooking videos, go over there and check out Chef Finest Wine because you will definitely find some great ideas. He does celebrity interviews. He alone sometimes with his partner Rollins from Rollins Reviews. Y'all go over there and check out Rollins Reviews. Please, I would appreciate it. Go over there and check out my mod, Sonya. Sonya doesn't create content, but she does have a lot of subscribers. So maybe one day she'll decide to create content, and I'm sure it'll be positive content. So if you want a place where you can find some positive content, go over there and check out Six Bowls. It's back. Check out Chef Finest Wine. And Sonya isn't doing any yet, but go over there and check her out. Hey, Show Nuff, I appreciate you. Show Nuff was in the live. Cooks with Love. Y'all go over there and check out Cooks with Love as well. You're welcome, Six Balls. Check out Cooks with Love. She takes you vlogging with her sometimes. Sometimes she shares a dish with you. So get you some ideas from Cooks with Love as well. Again, I think I'm doing spaghetti tomorrow. Y'all, I might do it tonight. I don't know. I might do it tonight. Go over there and check out Cooks. Rock Just Living was in the live yesterday. I really, really enjoyed Rock Just Living yesterday. Cool Gamer and Joshua were in the live today. We the plug LLC at your boy Smooth. He was in the live. Y'all go over there and check out Smooth. He has great music. And see, I'm over here on his channel. And I'm subscribed to Smooth, but for some reason, y'all, for some reason they unsubscribe you. See, I'm doing this again. Smooth, I've been subscribed to you. I think this he has another channel as well. I was subscribed to both of them, so I don't know what's going on. But that's why I say, when you haven't seen someone in a while, sometimes you have to go back and check, because just like you may not be subscribed to them, they may not be subscribed to you, and so you may not be getting notifications. But what really bugs me is sometimes I get notifications from people who I'm not subscribed from. I guess they're like suggestions or whatever, and I'm like, no, I don't want to receive notifications for that. Give me some notifications for some of the people that I'm subscribed to that I haven't been getting notifications for. So sometimes, guys, just go and check and see. Make sure that you're subscribed. Just like you may not be subscribed to them, don't think that they're just not supporting you. They may not be subscribed to you as well. And you know that it's nothing you did. So that being said, again, I wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. And don't let bothered people bother you. Don't let bothered people bother you. And I say that to say it to you and to say it to myself, because we're all human. We all have our times and our moments where we snap. We're just not up for it. We're not in the mood. But it's social media. So never come to any social media platform and leave with more stress than you came with. Okay? Whatever platform it is, it doesn't matter. Never go to that platform and leave with more stress than you went with. Six Bow says, have a good evening. Great advice. Thank you, Six Bows. Thank you for coming over. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to check everybody again and make sure that I'm still subscribed, because I thought that had stopped, but that still happens where sometimes you're not subscribed to people. And then, so, when you get when you start having like 1,000 subscribers or more, sometimes you can't check everybody, but definitely try to remember to check the people that who have supported you at some point and that you supported them. When you don't see them, go check on them. Go check on them. Don't just check on them because you haven't, seen them in your comment section. Just check on them and make sure that they're okay. Just check on them and make sure that they're okay. So thank you guys again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys. I think I will do my cool down this weekend. I'm 7 days a week, but I'm not on here 7 days a week doing it. So it just depends on how I feel tomorrow, if I want to go live or not. But I encourage each and every one of you to move, to walk. You don't have to run a marathon, but move at least 30 minutes per day for good health, no matter what your health status is. Most healthcare professionals do advise you to move. If you can't, you may not be able to move like the next person, but just move as much as you can. It helps your joints. It increases your synovial fluid, which resides in your joints. And the more you move, the more you create. I know there are things like arthritis and it hurts sometimes, but just remember to stretch. Do good stretches before and after you work out. Do good stretches before, after, and even a lot of times during your workout. When I do my arm curls, I do usually 3 sets, but I'll sometimes, if I feel the need, I'll stop and stretch in between sets. So sometimes you have to stretch even during your workout. Whatever it takes that help you to continue on with your goal. Again, if you don't exercise, if you don't work out, always talk with your healthcare provider, be it your primary care doctor, your nurse practitioner, your physician's assistant, someone, a physical therapist, someone, and just to get a good idea of where you need to start. If you don't have any health issues, still don't go out there and act like Superman or Superwoman. Start off and then work your way up. Your endurance will increase. Your good feeling will increase. It's just for health. Will it eliminate all of your bad moods? No, because it's not going to eliminate everything that's going on in your life, but it will help you to feel better. It definitely will help you to feel better. So that being said, I will see you guys on the next Let's Talk and Walk. Let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. Cool down. Bye, y'all. Cook says, have a blessed night, everyone. Blessings of love. Thank you, Cooks. You too. You too, sis. See you next time. Bye-bye.